It's great to see you this morning. It's Tuesday, February 7th. I'm Devontae McKenna.
And I'm Audrey Bisk. We always appreciate you starting a brand new day with us. Brian Slocum is standing by with our forecast. Chilly mornings, but my goodness,
yes,
fantastic afternoons.
Awesome.
It really is nice, and we're really starting to feel more like March and April, guys, than we are February, although we still have some frost that's around first thing this morning, especially once you get into the areas where you kind of get away from the city a little bit into some of the rural areas. Lexington, check it out, at 30 degrees right now. Moxville, High Point, Denton, Snow Camp, all at 32 degrees. Cold enough to allow those colder surfaces to get below freezing, and there's enough moisture in the air, or it's at least saturated enough to allow some extra time with the windshield, or working on the windshield this morning. It's a lot colder in Boone this morning than it was 24 hours ago by at least 15 degrees. 25 there. Pilot Mountain not reporting, but Advance is at 31. We've got some high cloudiness in the area, but plenty of moonlight was shining through a short time ago anyway. But the clouds get a little thicker farther west as that brewing storm begins to take shape, and areas of low pressure will eventually bring some rain our way a bit later in the week. Today is dry. Don't worry about that. Just put a jacket on the little ones, and you can find it in their backpack when they're coming home. With the high temperatures in the lower 60s today, it's even warmer tomorrow. We'll have much more in that part of the forecast coming up in just a bit.
And we do have breaking news from overnight. A ramp on I-40 there in Greensboro remains shut down. This is all because of this tractor trailer crash that you're seeing right there on this screen. You can see how that debris has just spilled completely across the roadway. This happened at exit 219 to US Highway 29, also Highway 70. Our Jackie Pascal joins us live this morning at that scene. And Jackie, we can still see some activity going on there behind you. We know you've been out there all morning. What can you tell us about those developments as they're going on there at the scene?
Yeah, so DOT crews just told me that the actual trailer has been removed at this point, but the tractor or the cab, that is still out there. But there are crews trying to remove that as well. You can see them out there behind me. Even once that does get removed, though, the materials that spilled out of the trailer, that needs to be cleaned up as well. You could see that in the picture you showed at the top of the hour. A lot of Jack Daniels bottles, I'm told, a lot of boxes of those, so that's going to take a while to clean up as well. Again, as you mentioned, this is just off of I-40 West 220 South, exit 219 towards Business 85. If you're normally driving from Greensboro or Guilford County and you're driving that way, that's part of your morning commute. I want to remind everybody this off-ramp is closed. We've already seen a minor accident happen because someone was not aware that this was closed. They're trying to avoid some of the cones and police out here. So if this is a part of your morning commute, just try to avoid this area. Find a different route. As far as when this will clear up, police do not have an exact estimate for me. They just said it to get comfortable for a while. It could be several more hours before all of this is cleared up and this exit ramp is back open. As for the crash last night for the actual tractor trailer, it was the only vehicle involved, and I was told that there was just minor injury from that, but police would not specify exactly the extent of those injuries or the status of those this morning. But we'll keep you posted as we learn more. Live in Greensboro, Jackie Pascal, WXAI 12 News.
Thank you so much, Jackie, for all those updates, and stay safe out there. Also breaking overnight, the death toll has now topped 5,000 as rescue crews are racing to find survivors in a rubble of buildings that was brought down by a powerful 7.8 magnitude earthquake in Turkey and Syria. Thousands more people are also injured at this hour. Rescue workers and residents, though, are now searching for survivors underneath those crushed buildings in multiple cities. You can see this video on your screen, just heartbreaking. Their efforts are being impacted by cold temperatures and close to 200 aftershocks as well. Countries around the world are now sending teams to assist in these rescue efforts. And here at home, Samaritan's Purse is working to help out after that deadly quake. The Boone nonprofit is hoping to help work to assess the needs there in Turkey. They say that they're working closely with their partners overseas to figure out what exactly is needed, and then they will plan a plan for response.
Looking ahead now at 6:05, Winston-Salem's violent start to 2023 will be the subject of a community briefing.
In fact, a city councilwoman says she felt compelled to do something after 9 homicides just last month. Let's say good morning to Victoria Lucas. She joins us live now with what city leaders are doing to address this ongoing issue. Victoria, good morning.
That city council member is Barbara Burke of the Northeast Ward, and she tells me the gun violence here in Winston-Salem has reached a point where it's just concerning. People are losing their lives, their loved ones, and they no longer feel safe. And she's hosting that community briefing tonight, and it goes along with two, which were held back in May and August to find ways to end the violence. May's town hall was focused on finding strategies. An August meeting was an update to see how effective those implementations were. Councilmember Burke says saturation patrol was the most effective strategy. This is a police or military patrol tactic where a large number of officers are concentrated in a small area. It was implemented over a 9-week period in high crime areas, and she says there were 0 homicides then. Now we're back to the drawing board, and Councilmember Burke says this issue should be concerning to everyone because it's affecting the community one way or another.
I think it's important for us to continue to have these briefings, have these meetings so that we will remain unified, so that we will remain focused, and so that we will know where we are at all times and be equipped with information and knowledge that each community member may have to be able to do their part to make a difference.
And tonight's community briefing will be held at 6 at the Galilee Missionary Baptist Church. The address is there on your screen. That's on Northampton Drive. Devontae, Audrey.
And Victoria, some people may pose the question, what is the root cause of the uptick in this gun violence we're seeing? Did Councilmember Burke touch on that at all?
So she did. So when I asked her about the root cause or even causes, she said she'd rather hear from the experts tonight, and that means law enforcement officials, health professionals, community advocates, and also the partners. And once we hear from them, then we'll know how we can do our part to work to end the gun violence. Back to you both in the studio.
All eyes on tonight's meeting, certainly for sure. Victoria, thank you for that live report. Looking ahead this